Hi, everybody. I'm Jody Rabhan, Chief Policy Officer at National Council of Jewish Women. And meeting with your senators and their staff is one of the most important ways that you can make your voice heard on judicial nominations, including Supreme Court nominees. We heard about how critical this is already from Aaron and Jess. Staff are the ones who write the memos and make the recommendations to their boss, so developing a relationship with them and really keeping it strong is a key tip to being a great advocate. In the world of COVID, and frankly, anytime, this is really easy to do virtually. First, you're going to want to reach out via email or phone, depending on if you already have a relationship. If you don't have a relationship, all you need to do is call the office and ask for the staffer who works on judicial nominations. As a reminder, we all have 2 senators, so just keep in mind that you're going to have to do this twice. As Jess mentioned, you can reach Senate offices by dialing the Capitol switchboard, 202-224-3121. You can also find direct dials on their websites. You can reach out to the scheduler, which you can find on the website, and request an appointment that way as well. When you request your visit, share that you want to talk about the nomination of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to the U.S. Supreme Court. As you're setting up your meeting, determine if it will be on Zoom or phone, Google Meet. Some offices do have a strong preference one way or the other. Many don't like to be on camera, for example. So know that there are lots of different ways and go with it. It's easy to set up a conference call from your phone, or get a free Zoom account, or host a Google Meet. You can search online for any of these options. You'll want to invite partners to show a breadth of support in your community for her nomination. And you'll also want to let the staff or the senator know who will be in attendance before your meeting. Whether you're in community or just with yourself, plan out your virtual visit in advance. A good way to do this if you're meeting with partners is to set up a call or a Google Doc. If meeting with partners, you can divide up pieces of the visit, so before, during, and after, so that there are a range of voices that the senator and the staff hear from. So let's talk about before the visit. Assume you're going to have about 30 minutes. You'll want to assign a timekeeper and determine in advance how you're going to keep everybody on task. Are you setting up a text chain or an email chain? Are you sending direct messages in Zoom if you're using that? You'll want to assign a note taker, and you're going to want to do some prep work to see how your senator voted on Judge Jackson in June for her nomination to the DC Circuit. You can look at their social media to see if they posted anything about her or about the courts. So much of this is easy to do with an online search. It will also help you determine what voices need to be in your meeting and what messages you need to lift up. So once you get to the visit, you're going to want to start with introductions. Who is in the Zoom room, along with the organizations? Be sure if you're meeting with staff to give them time to introduce themselves and share their portfolio of issues. Begin with why you're there. Share that you support the nominee and share supporting information about why. You can think about relevant pieces that have been written in your local papers or leaders from your state who support Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson that you might also want to lift up. Ask questions relevant to your senator. Do you think you'll support her? Why or why not? Ask if there's specific information you can share that will be helpful. If it's a supportive Senate office, offer ways that they can be helpful. They can speak on the Senate floor, write an op-ed, lift up Judge Jackson on social media, talk to their colleagues who might be on the fence. No senator is off the hook. There is always something that they can be doing to help get Judge Jackson confirmed. If it's an unsupportive office, be sure that you have a respectful back and forth. If you need to, use tactics like let's agree to disagree or pivot to other parts of your agenda, but be sure to leave the door open to future conversations. If they ask you a question and you don't know the answer, never guess, just mention that you'll get back to them, and wrap up the meeting with a restatement of next steps. Last, always thank them for their time. And then after the visit, you'll want to send a thank you note with a promised follow-up and share any meeting notes or highlights with colleagues in your office and those of us who are here with you today. Remember, you are constituents, and it's just as important to meet with offices with whom you agree, as well as those offices with whom you disagree. They all need to hear from you. All of the speakers and trainers here tonight are here to help you be the most successful advocate. You can check our websites for resources, information, background information on Judge Jackson to help you get ready for a successful virtual visit with your Senate offices. Have fun with it. This is an incredibly exciting moment in our history. Thanks so much.